What have I told y'all? After 8 years, you ain't seen this fool, you ain't talked to this fool, you ain't FaceTime with this fool. What is we doing, man? It's your favorite Auntie Momo. We are back for another episode review of Catfished. Y'all, yes we are, because niggas is still getting catfished out here. This is season, I believe, 8, episode like 12, 13, 14, I don't know. But this is Dustin and Keegan. Before we get into the review, y'all already know my church announcements. If you haven't done so just yet, go and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate y'all, my new subscribers. What's going on now? Y'all niggas be showing me love. I appreciate y'all on that. Let me know you stopped by. Give me thumbs up. Make sure your notification bells is turned on and all of that. Also, I have other announcements down in the description box below. I'll be leaving some links to some hot fire, y'all. Y'all need to go check out these folks in the description box below. You need to get merch. You need shirts. You need customized stuff. You need some damn lip scrub, body scrub, some wigs, some lip gloss, some t-shirts, custom made t-shirts. What you need? I'm like bruh man around this motherfucker. I can get you anything you need. Holla at your girl though. Alright? We gonna get into this review, y'all, because this episode was boring. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This episode was boring as hell. If you're looking, yes, I still do need a fills on my nails. Mind your business, because it's my business. But we finna get into this review, y'all. Hopefully y'all ready for it, because I'm ready to give it to you. So let's go and get up into it, y'all. We got 24-year-old Dustin. He is from Florida. Now Dustin, he done been through a lot. He done had a hard knock life growing up. I said a hard knock life growing up. He done, you know, been bouncing around from house to house. Something happened when he was younger. He ended up having to go and live with his stepfather and his mother. I don't know why he wouldn't live with his mom in the first place, but that ain't none of my business. But he ended up, his ex-boyfriend ended up outing him to his family. When his stepdaddy found out about it, this nigga tried to put him in conversion therapy to pray the gay away. It's real life people in real life that do that. You would put your child in conversion therapy to try to pray the gay away? That's a real thing? People really do that? I'm sorry, y'all. It's something wrong with you as a parent if you try to do that to your child. I know that's not my business, and ain't nobody asked me, but to pray the gay away on your child is something wrong with you. I'm sorry. You know what? No, I'm not sorry. I said it. It's something wrong with you if you think that's all right. I'm sorry. We getting out anyway. So he ended up finding Keegan. Now I think Keegan actually reached out to him, and he rushed. I don't know. Either way it go, they ended up talking. Now Keegan lives in Vermont. They have been now he said that Keegan was like his saving grace, with him going through a lot as a child, and you know, throughout the years he has always been there for him. Hence I said throughout the years he's always been there for him, been his saving grace, gave him a shoulder to cry on, and just somebody to be there to lean on. And he really loved Keegan, but because Keegan was out, he was proud. He taught him how to love himself and how to be out and proud and to fuck with anybody think. If they don't like you and all your rainbow and gayness, to hell with them, right? And so he says that after him and Keegan talking a while, they ended up, you know, developing a real tight relationship. Keegan was going to move to Boston. He had actually asked Dustin to move to Boston with him. When it came time for him to move down there, Keegan dusted on his ass, ghosted this motherfucker. He was like, oh yeah, really? Like, nigga, where the hell you been? I'm supposed to be going to Boston and get some beans with your monkey ass, and you just done left me out here high and fucking dry, right? So he said that Keegan ended up hitting him up talking about, you know, my bad, I got a new boo, new boyfriend, whatever. I ain't mean to do you like that. Dustin said, nigga, what the fuck you mean to do me like that? We supposed to be going to Boston and get some motherfucking beans, and this is how the fuck you gonna do me? He was like, yeah, my bad. So he ended up not hearing from her for a minute, right? Recently, Keegan hit his ass up again, and he just realized that after 8 years of them talking, that he still has feelings for them. For him, should I say. 8 years. He talked on the phone with him when he was younger. But throughout the years, they've only talked on social media. Never FaceTime. Never met up. None of that. Not even really texting on the phone, just rarely texting on the phone. But for the most part, they've only communicated through social media. Why are we here, Ike? Why are we here? What is we doing? What after 8? So Neve and Cammy end up hitting Dustin up and they're like, nigga, what is wrong with you? Why is we here? After 8 years, you don't know that something is wrong with this? Like, what the hell, man? He says that he loves Keegan, that, you know, he's got really strong feelings for him because, like I said, when he was going through a lot, Keegan was there to help him get through all of that, right? So he said, now, just from initially meeting Dustin, you can see that he's a really sweet guy, like, he just wants somebody to love, and he just wants somebody to love him back because he's been through a lot, and he's come through a lot, overcame a lot. Like, this nigga's a survivor, right? So he says that Keegan often gives him mixed feelings because Neve asked Dustin, like, well, do you feel like this is your boyfriend? He's like, I do. We rocking hard on the social media, but then the next minute, I don't hear from him, and then he tell me he got a whole new boyfriend. I'm like, nigga, what is we doing here? I don't never know what the fuck to think from your ass. So he said that his friend Chloe, Dustin's friend Chloe, was trying to help him meet up with Keegan or reach out to Keegan. So somehow or another, Chloe, the BFF, ended up finding out Keegan's Snapchat. She reached out to Keegan, was like, what's up, Keegan? My nigga Dustin missed you. He want to hear from you. Go on and holler at him. Next thing you know, Keegan ends up reaching out to Dustin on a whole new Snapchat. Like, hey, what's up? Where you been? How you doing? And Dustin's like, oh my God, I missed you. I haven't talked to you in a minute. So Chloe like, hold on. Stop the presses. Your best friend was able to do that? How did she do that? How did she do that? And he like, I don't know, but you know, that's my girl. She ride for me, you know, whoop-de-whoop, yada, yada, yada. Kind of like, Third eye, I'm gonna keep the chakra on this bitch because I don't trust her ass, right? So then they somehow get into, you know, how does Keegan support himself? Like, you know, who does he live with? You know, yada, yada, yada. Now, Dustin says that he doesn't know how Keegan supports himself. But one minute Keegan will say that he doesn't have any money. The next minute he sees him posting he's in Vegas with wads of cash. So Cammy was like, do you think the nigga could be a sugar baby? And he was like, well, it would make sense because one minute I hear from him, the next minute I don't. So then he was like, you know what? Although I can already tell you without investigating that this shit is a fucking catfish, go ahead and send me the information that you got. We gonna go ahead and crack this thing wide open. I'm gonna holler back at you when I get some information. All right, y'all, so it's time to investigate. Now, there's two different Facebook accounts for Keegan. There's an old one, which Dustin has, and there's a new Facebook account that Dustin is blocked from. There's also old phone numbers. There's two phone numbers for Keegan, an old number and a new number, right? So first they search the two Facebook accounts, and they don't really find too much from there. Looking at Dustin's Facebook account, they end up finding his BFF, Chloe. Remember, this bitch is suspect. So they end up reaching out to Chloe. You already know how Neve do. Look here, we filming an episode of Catfish. You don't want to tell a bitch I think you suspect. But he just like holler back at me because I got to ask you some questions or whatever, right? After that, they end up searching the photos. They don't find a whole lot from the photos either, right? So they end up searching the Facebook page that Dustin is blocked from. And they go through and they see some posts. And they see a post from this guy named Kyle, right? Kyle, old creepy looking white dude, but he rich as hell, right? So they end up going looking on Kyle's Facebook. They see this post that Kyle has that he reposted, and he made it out to Keegan. Even though you probably can't see this, this is for you. They end up going and searching photos that Kyle has up. They see it's all kind of photos with Kyle and Keegan in it. They putting two and two together. They figure that Kyle is Keegan's sugar daddy. But they wondering how in the hell does Kyle now have information for Dustin? They're thinking that maybe somehow Keegan was initially talking to Dustin was originally talking to Keegan, but somehow or another he ended up not talking to Keegan anymore, the original Keegan, and he ended up talking to Kyle. Reason being, they searched the old phone number, nothing really comes back. They searched the new phone number comes up under Kyle. So they're thinking that maybe somehow or another he was originally talking to Keegan. The numbers got switched up somehow. Maybe they end up stopped talking, but Kyle end up picking up from that, and he's posing as Kyle really to talk to Dustin on some old creepy ass. I wouldn't say, but just, you know, older men, how they like them younger boys type thing, just real creepy or whatever, right? So they thinking like, okay, fucking bingo. Cammy was like, all right, I'll say that I was wrong. You know, it ain't that bitch Chloe, even though I thought the same thing. It's that bitch Chloe that's doing it. No. It could be this nigga Kyle on some old creepy shit, trying to see what's good with Dustin, but pretending to be Keegan. Throw it off. So they end up calling Dustin back and like, look here, this is all the information that we got, this, that hot tea, what you want to do. So Dustin is like, you know what, let's go back and let's search on Kyle's Facebook again, right? They search on Kyle's Facebook, they see a post from this chick named Carrie. They end up reaching out to Carrie. You already know how Neve do. Look here, this is Neve from Catfish, you know, we trying to investigate some shit, hit a nigga back. So she ends up calling their ass back right away. Neve got her ass on speakerphone. He was like, look here, what's good? What's your name is? She was like, my name is Carrie. What's going on? What's popping? He was like, look here, I'm filming an episode of Catfish. We need to find out some information. Well, you know what? I take that back. He didn't even say nothing about filming an episode of Catfish. He was just like, what's up? What's good? My name is Neve. She was like, yeah, Neve, I know you. What's going on? He was like, well, I'm just trying to see if you can tell me some information about your homeboy, Kyle. And she was like, oh, word? Who is Kyle catfishing? Neve was like, oh shit, I didn't say nothing about the nigga catfishing nobody. Like, what the hell? What's good? What you know about catfishing? She was like, no, I ain't trying to get him in trouble. He a good dude. I don't know nothing about nothing. You gonna have to leave me out that shit. My name Bennett. I ain't in it. They were like, all right, cool. But you done told us a whole lot without even telling us nothing. So we appreciate you for this. I'ma go ahead and let your ass go. So afterwards, Neve and Cammy and Dustin, they like, see, look here. She done basically gave it up right there. We already think the nigga catfishing you as Keegan. She gonna slip and say who the nigga been catfishing, cause she done already said the nigga done been in slippery situations before. So he done been in some bullshit like this before. So we got to be his ass. So Neve was like, look here, ain't nothing else to do but to call the doggone number. What's good with y'all? Y'all trying to do this tonight? Dustin was like, hell yeah, call that number. Let's see what's good, what's popping. Neve texted the old number that he had for Keegan and was like, look here, this is Neve. I got your homeboy Dustin here. We really trying to meet up with you. Let me know what's good. This is the Zoom that we gonna be on, right? Child, next thing you know, Neve, Cammy, and Dustin sitting up there chopping it up. The Zoom ding dong come in. Next thing you know, it's Kyle creepy ass come popping up on the screen. Creepy old white dude. Bald right here with hair flying all out the side. This nigga look like goddamn Sideshow Bob. Or goddamn, what's his name? From The Simpsons. That clown, Krusty. Krusty the Clown. That's exactly who that nigga looked like. He was even looking like, oh shit. What the fuck did I get into? Click. Then he leaves up off of there. All three of them stuck like, well, what the hell just? Y'all see this shit? The nigga clicked in, then clicked out. So they all like, okay, now, what the hell just happened? Did this nigga just end up telling on himself by accident? What the hell just happened? Then, next thing you know, they hear another bing dong from the Zoom. In comes Keegan. They like, what the fuck? It's really Keegan. So everybody like, okay, wait a minute. Hold on. What the fuck just happened? Keegan says that he just got a text message from Kyle that says for you to call this number or you to come to join this Zoom meeting, he has my own number. So he texted me and gave me this Zoom and told me to come in because y'all was looking for me. Here I go. Everybody just kind of shocked. But Dustin and Keegan are not really looking surprised to see each other. They both just kind of like, hey, hi. Like it wasn't nothing. Nammy, that's a good name for him, Nammy. Cammy and Neve were texting each other on the low like, why is these niggas not acting like they surprised to see each other? Like, what the fuck is really good? What's going on? So come to find out, Keegan says that it was him the whole time. He was talking to Dustin the whole time, but Dustin would get a little bit too far into it and then he had to pull back. Keegan also said that he's really not consistent and he has to work on being more consistent. Like he was just giving just a bunch of different excuses, like, and then the whole chemistry with them was kind of off. So Neve asked Keegan, why is Dustin blocked from your new Facebook? Why don't he have none of your new shit? And Keegan says that he didn't realize that he was blocked from there. Whether he was telling the truth or not, I don't goddamn know. But like I said, they both just kind of acting like nonchalant about it. But Keegan says he understands how he can seem shady because he's not consistent at all, right? So Neve and Cammy end up taking a break and they're talking to Dustin and they're like, look here, you don't seem like you really getting out everything that you want to say to him, because you was making it seem like to us like you was in love with this nigga and all of this, but now that you got him here, you ain't really doing too much talking. Like, what the hell is really going on? So after they talk with him, get this nigga some time to cool off, they end up talking to Keegan. They're like, look here, we need you to understand that Dustin is in love with your ass. I'm gonna read you the email that he sent me. They read him the email that Dustin sent in. That made Keegan cry. He all sad. He feels bad now. So all four of them end up getting back on a Zoom meeting and they expressing their feelings and shit to each other. So finally, they decide that they're gonna be friends. It's a 2-month follow-up. You know, of course, Keegan apologizes to Dustin and Dustin does accept his apology. The 2-month follow-up, they have been consistently talking to each other. They're working on their relationship and they're at a good place right now. Like I said, the episode, and that was really the end of the episode right there. Like I said, it was, hopefully I made this review interesting enough for y'all, because the episode, in my opinion, it was kind of boring. I was really hoping Kyle was the catfish, because that would have added a little bit of spark to it, but he wasn't. Kyle was just a creepy sugar daddy. And that's another thing. Keegan claims that he makes his own money, that that's not his sugar daddy. Nigga, that's your sugar daddy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Shit. I wish I could give me one. But anyways, y'all, if it was anything that I missed, y'all already know. Drop it down below and let me know. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And your Auntie Mo will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.